Welcome student in Christchurch Convent Digi classes, subject chemistry class 12th, part 9. In this video we'll see variation of conductivity and molar conductivity with change in concentration. So they depend on concentration of the electrolyte. Both conductivity and molar conductivity depend upon the concentration of electrolyte. Electrolytes are the substance which in solid state do not conduct electricity, but in liquid or molten state they are break up into their constituent ions, and due to these free ions electrolyte start conducting electricity in molten state or in their aqueous solution. So the conductivity and the molar conductivity are both weak and strong electrolyte. So what is weak electrolyte? The electrolyte whose ionization do not take place completely is called weak electrolyte, and the electrolyte which get completely ionized in their aqueous solution are called strong electrolyte. So example of strong electrolytes are NaCl, KCl, and in weak electrolyte NH4OH. So the conductivity and the molar conductivity of both weak and strong electrolyte decreases with decrease in concentration, as the number of ions per unit volume carrying the current in a solution decreases on dilution. Dilutions means mixing of water. So if we take a fixed amount of electrolyte, and if we continue increasing the water, then they are called diluted solution. Or either we decrease the quantity of electrolyte in a solution, then it become diluted. So dilute solution have low concentration of electrolyte, and concentrated solution have high concentration of electrolyte. So if the concentration is high, the conductivity will be high, and if the concentration is low, then the conductivity will be low. Now as you can see in the figure, variation of electrolytic conductivity. So this is the diagram of sodium chloride, which is a salt in solid state. So solid sodium chloride do not carry current, but when we dissolve sodium chloride in water, they dissociated into Na plus and Cl minus ion, and so these free ions are responsible for carrying current. So if we take concentration on the x-axis and the conductivity on the y-axis, then if the concentration of a strong electrolyte if increases, then the conductivity or electrolytic conductivity is also increases if the concentration is increased. But in case of weak electrolyte, there is a slow increase in the concentration of electrical conductivity, but in case of strong electrolyte, there is a sharp increase in the electrical conductivity. Now in next figure, you will see the variation of molar conductivity. Now what is molar conductivity? The conductivity of a solution at a specific concentration or at a fixed concentration. The conductance of solution placed in between the two platinum electrode, where the volume of solution is 1 unit and the cross section area of electrode is 1 unit, and the distance between these two electrode is 1 unit, then G becomes K, or molar conductivity lambda m is become equal to K. So molar conductivity of a solution at a specific concentration is equal to conductance of solution, where volume of solution is taken as V. For unit volume V, lambda m become K if the concentration of electrolyte is 1 mole and the cross section area of electrode is A, that is also equal to 1 unit, and the distance between these two electrodes is also 1 unit. Then lambda m become K. So when the concentration approaches to 0 or almost 0 or nearly equal to 0, the molar conductivity is referred to as limiting molar conductivity, and it is represented by the symbol EM0. You can also see the difference in the electrical conductivity for a strong electrolyte and for weak electrolyte. So this much in the present video. See you in the next video.